Coach, you had your first starting interaction with the players yesterday. That must have been the first time since you announced as the head coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Uh, what sort of state do you think this club at the moment is in? But most importantly, the players. What do you think you need to work on first? Is it the tactics? Is it the mindset of the players?
First of all, thank you very much. I think the team now, you see, when a team loses a coach, a manager goes away. Many things run into the players' minds. But at the moment, you have been watching KCC play. I think KCC has not yet done, it has not yet had a poor run, although it is 5 games without what? 5 games without a win, and they're chasing the trophy. But I think now the mindset of the players is very important. The psychological part of the players is very, very important. And one I think I saw, the only 2 things we need to work on, the psychological and then the fitness. Because that's what I saw from me, what I saw yesterday. Yeah.
Does it make the job a bit easier when you've, because the time you come in, you just lost the coach, like you've said, they want to win the championship because the chance is still there. Does it make your job a bit easier when you've been a great player for you to come into a dressing room and the players definitely look at you and they think, we have to respect him, he was a great player, so he knows what he's saying. Does it make the job a bit easier for you?
Yeah, that's one of the, a coach is just not a mere coach. In football, you must be a coach, but also an inspirer. You see, when the footballers look at you in the dressing room, there's one thing, the personality is very important in football. It's like you can't coach a national team when you have not a big personality. It's not anywhere. You must have that personality, that presence in the dressing room as a manager. That is one thing also, which acts also to the change of the mindset, like you said, of the footballers. Now, the footballers of this great club knows who is Jackson Mayanja. That is one thing. And then the second thing is to really, they always have to they want to put very much attention to what that manager is talking about. Not only Jackson, but another manager who is a bit, high profile. It's very, very important. But at the moment, is to see how I try to play on the players' minds, and then they know this is the most important thing. But the most important thing here is now they know. I can't tell them in many things. I've come here to see that we win the trophy. That is all. There is nothing much. I can't tell people, you give me time, I want to set up this. The time will be there if we finish the league, these 8 matches. But the moment now, my mindset, my everything I want to talk to these players is to win this cup. Because we have 8 games. If we can't win it, I know, everybody will know. We didn't have enough time to prepare the other tactical things, the physical part of it. But the mindset every player must know. It's the trophy.
How confident are you that they can do the job and win the trophy? But also, the job starts Sunday. How do you go about beating SC Villa?
I can't talk about SC Villa so much because I don't want to talk about Villa. I will talk about my team. I will respect Villa, Sports Club Villa. I respect it. It's one of the biggest clubs in Uganda. Like you see, whatever they have in the technical staff or whatever they have in the playing staff, it's not the business. But the business is Villa Sports Club is one of the most respected clubs in Uganda. So even KCC Football Club is the same. Whatever they have in stock, it's nothing to do. This is a derby. This is a derby, and there's always be a derby. Like you see Express, whatever is happening in Express, these are derbies wherever you play these teams. So it's a big game. It's a big day for the fans, the big day for the players, the big day for the technical staff, and even the media themselves. They always come out in big numbers. So it is a do or die. We either win it or anything. But we have to make the movement go on. I've told you, my target here is to come on and try to put the team together first, push them up, and then we see how we can win the remaining games. If we cannot do that, I think this is life. I'm not God. Yeah.
Coach, in your opinion, what was wrong with KCCA? Why are they not performing to expectations? And another thing, we heard that you requested to work with former coach Mike Motevi. Is this true?
You see, this is so many things, in the medias and so on. But me, I think I'm not so talkative in media. I always talk about the legends. I always talk about what football is in Uganda sometimes, but I don't talk about my fellow coaches so much. So working with Mike Motevi, we worked with him so well in Ichigali. But that one, I think I didn't talk about it, because when you say I'm working with Mike, I want to come up with Mike Motevi here. That means because he's my senior, he will be always up on me, and then I will be with his assistant manager. But I think not at the moment. Not at the moment, because at these 8 matches, even me working as an interim coach in club football wasn't in my mind. You understand? The same with my colleague Mike Motevi. We can't work as interim coaches, but this is my great club. This is my club with I thought it is high time I go and try to do something with this club. But for club level here in Uganda, I cannot work as an interim coach because I know what it means. Out of Uganda, I can. Because you remember one day I had an instinct here when it was, KCC had no money, no nothing. And they called me up as a former captain, as a former player of this club. You remember when I was using 11 players? No coach could do that in such a big club of big fans. But I dared and said, no, this is my club, Najiri Keran. And I remember if I had not come in that time, I think the club would have gone the first division. Because they were playing with only 11 players. The club altogether had 15 players in the dressing room and in training sessions, without water, without many things. So I know why I came back here for this interim job, because this is a great club. I put all my life here. All my life has been in KCC. I've never played for any other club. So that's why I came in to try and see, because that manager who was here is like my son, and Mori Biekwas. He's a brother. He's doing a good job. He's doing a wonderful job here to put the team where it is at his level. I think that's why I also say, because even when he left, he called me and said, no, fans, everybody has his heart of doing of things. There are some coaches who can abuse him and the fans come and attack you, but you don't resign because you're strong and you think you can keep on moving, So for him, he could not handle that, and then he said.
So, Coach, in your opinion, why has the club's performance been not up to expectations?
I don't want to talk about the club's expectations, because the club, what I heard, the players are being paid well. Nobody is demanding areas, which is very good for football, a football club. Nobody is demanding areas. Nobody is demanding bonuses. Nobody is demanding anything. This is what I heard. At least I met the players. The other small things is different. But I think that